Prohibition has arrived. Bartenders have fled the country. The temperance movement has finally taken hold. Golden age of cocktails is no more. Or is that folly? Welcome back to the Beginner's Bar. Scott here, and we are going to make a Prohibition era cocktail and a modern variant. We're talking the Bee's Knees and the Business. Now, the Bee's Knees was a actual cocktail from Prohibition, and it involves a new ingredient, honey syrup. Reason why we actually make a honey syrup is because honey is just too viscous to even think about incorporating into a cocktail. When it meets cold, it seizes up, basically almost becomes amber. So, yeah, this is just 2 parts honey, 1 part water, hot water, mixed up. This is about 220 milliliters of honey, 110, 115 mil of water, and here we go. So first we're going to create the Bee's Knees. So what I need, so we have 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, and now I need 3/4 ounce honey syrup, and now I need 2 ounces of gin. I'm going to go with Tanqueray. I think you could use any London dry style. I'm not sure about American style because the citrus might be a little bit too play against the honey. Now you know what we need to do. Grab your ice, and for this I'm going to go 4 cubes. You know what to do. Marry, pop, shake. Grab yourself a Nick and Nora or a coupe, place in like so, and pour. And that is the Bee's Knees. Cheers. That's interesting. The gin. You get the honey forward. The honey, the honey hits first, and then it goes towards the gin. And that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. It's not so bad. Now, give me a few minutes. Need to wash out the tins, and we're going to create the Business. Now, we're going to create the Business. Now, instead of lime juice, we substitute lemon juice. I went ahead and juiced these before I began shooting today, so why not? 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, and again 3/4 ounce of our honey syrup, since I don't need that anymore for the day. Go ahead and seal it up. And now I need 2 ounces of gin. Again, going Tanqueray. Before I grab my ice and shake and all that, the Business was created at Milk and Honey, a now defunct bar that was owned by the late Sasha Petrosky. And this is just another variant that people will utilize. I mean, you see me do a rum old fashioned, which is just an old fashioned variant. The Sazerac's an old fashioned variant. This is just a variant on basically like a gimlet or some other sour recipe. And there will be others as you look in some cocktail books, most notably in Regarding Cocktails by the late Sasha Petrosky, or in Imbibe, Jerry Thomas's Guide from 1862. So that's really all this is just a variant on one thing. Again, 4 cubes into the shaker. You know the drill. Marry, pop, shake. Grab a Nick and Nora. Put this on, and because the ice is tempered a little bit, I'll go ahead and grab a second strainer and double strain this. And double strain the cocktail. This is the Business. Cheers. Ooh, interesting. This one starts off with the lemon. Honey comes right behind it. So like bam, bam. And then the gin just takes over from there. Very interesting. Bee's Knees, business. Cheers. The lime comes after the honey. And it marries well going into the gin. Business. To me and my palate, this is more tart. This is more sweet, which is interesting because if I remember correctly, limes are actually supposed to be more tart than lemons. And yet, this is tartar than this. Weird, man. Bee's knees. If you like the video, then please hit the like buttons, comment, subscribe, you know, all the fun stuff. Socials are down below in the blog. Personal YouTube page, youtube.com, Scott W. Smith. Trying to get back to Saturday nights and get to gaming, maybe make a cocktail or two, and you know, have a nice chill time. Until next time, when we continue to explore with honey syrup, another cocktail or two. Until next time, thank you for watching. I'll be back real soon. This has been The Beginner's Bar.